What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and as you saw in the intro, this is going to be a good video. So buckle up, get your popcorn, and let's get this started. The Golden State Warriors were in town this past week, and I went for some autographs for them, and they were actually not that bad of a signing team. They had a couple good guys that signed throughout the trip, and in this video we're just going to do a quick little recap of what happened, so let's get right into it. So starting off, Moody came out, and he was cool enough to sign one card for me. I showed him three, and he only signed one, but yeah, I can't complain. I remember back in Moody's rookie year, I was able to get him on I want to say 6 cards. He signed everything I had for him at the time, but unfortunately, he did hit the draft picks Chronicles or the whatever this is, Chronicles draft picks, I think it is, from that year when there's a college card, but still a rookie, so I can't really complain with that. I was fine with it. The pen turned out good, and that was a solid start to the day. But then as time passed a little bit, the next guy that came out was none other than second-year guard Brandin Podziemski. And I actually got a little video of him signing, so I'm going to clip that in right here. Pretty much, I had 5 cards for him, and he hit all 5. So he hit the Emergent. This is a one of these was a silver. Yeah, so this first one's a silver right there, as you can see. And then the next one, he hit that one. The pen kind of crapped out on that one, but still nice. You got a select rookie, a prism rookie, and then my personal favorite right here, his photogenic rookie. I think photogenic is one of the best sets Panini's ever made, and I love the photography. It's kind of a set setter photography. I'd equate it to Stadium Club in baseball, but awesome looking card. Just a 3 there, it looks like, from that photo, and he signed it nice in that blue paint pen, and it turned out great. He was super nice, one of the nicer guys in the entire NBA, I'd probably say. But then next up, in my opinion, the nicest coach in the NBA, Steph Curry. So Steve hit 2 things for me. The first thing I got him on was this right here, and you're probably wondering, what is this? But this is a Funko Pop window. So Steve Kerr doesn't have a Funko Pop, but the Chicago Bulls mascot, Benny the Bull, has a Funko Pop. And I was kind of looking online. I was like, oh, whatever. I kind of like Funkos. So I had an extra Funko window, and I was able to get Steve on it. So I will make a video at some point probably on doing a Funko window swap, how you can transfer a window. So this is a signed window. So I'll buy the Benny the Bull Funko, and I'll transfer the window so then you can have this showing on that Funko Pop. So I'll show how that happens later on. But then next up, we are going to have to clip right here. We're going to have to change it right here. All right, so next up, I was able to get Steph Curry again, and I got him on this basketball. He signed it in a paint pen, and it just turned out amazing. These aren't the authentic basketballs that I normally like to get signed, but they were at Costco for $20. They're called the Wilson NBA Signature Series, so they look very nice signed, and the leather on them is actually pretty good compared to a lot of the basketballs that people get signed. This one right here is pretty cool too. It's got the Larry O'Brien trophy on it. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep Steve Kerr on this one by himself, but I think it'd be kind of cool to make a Warriors dynasty ball. So I'm kind of debating adding Kevin Durant, Steph Curry when they come back next year probably. You'd probably want to add Klay Thompson, and then Draymond Green's really tough, but who knows? I know he's done signing, so that could be an option, but for now, that was a pretty cool one right there, getting a 5-time NBA Finals champ as a player, 4 times as a coach. He's won 9 total finals on this basketball. I kind of collect signed basketballs a little bit. I don't have a ton, but I've got a lot of really good players, so that's just a cool one to have right there. And then now, into the moment you've all been waiting for. You probably saw it in the intro. But I was able to get Steph Curry 2 times in this trip, so I got super lucky, and he was very nice. I think we'll share this first. Here, I'm going to pop it out of the case. So the first thing I got was this Funko Pop right here. Steph was very, very gracious with his time and his signing in this trip. I was able to get him twice. This first one, he actually took my pen, so I got him in paint pen, and something I learned about Steph is he signs really quick. I kind of already knew that. I've gotten him in paint pen before, and it hasn't turned out the most pretty, but this one actually it was more of a full grip. He kind of hit the ST, and then he looped it into the CY. But something that's very common on Steph's is when he loops that C, the way he holds the pen, let me grab a pen here. He kind of holds the pen like this, and he's just so quick with it that he doesn't put any pressure on when he's hitting that like C up there. So sometimes doesn't turn out the best, but I'm a big Funko Pop collector for NBA. I like getting signed Funko Pops, and this one turned out very nice. It's got him in the town jersey. I love those jerseys, so that is one that I will be keeping in the collection for a long time. Steph is just, he's a tough sell for me. I don't like to sell his stuff because, in my opinion, he's the greatest point guard of all time, and you can't really beat a signed Funko Pop of the greatest point guard of all time, especially when you got it signed yourself. And now for the huge hit of this trip. We got none other than this 2009 Prestige rookie signed by Steph. You can see it right there. It came out great, and he signed this one going to the game, and it turned out just awesome. It's a thicker Sharpie. Again, same thing here where on that back part of the C, it just kind of like craps out on you, but I'm not going to complain. I love this card. I didn't have this one signed for my collection yet, and it's one that I'll be holding on to probably forever. This was actually a PSA 6. And a little funny story on this one is I had to run in the morning of that day, and I had to go find a Steph Curry rookie card. So luckily, one of the card shops had this on their website, and I saw it was $100. So I paid $109 with tax for it. Probably overpaid. It was a PSA 6, and I cracked it out of the case. But at the end of the day, it all worked out. The last two sales of this card, not that I'm going to sell it. I probably will never sell it, but the last two sales of this card were $900 and $1,100 PSA slabbed. So this will be on its way to PSA before you know it. But for the collection, I don't think that it will get sold, but really cool. And again, you just can never complain when you get one of the GOATs, and I got him twice in one trip. So it'd been a while since I got Steph. I hadn't personally got him since 2022, the year they won the finals, and that was when I got him on his Topps rookie card. But overall, great trip. I would probably give the Warriors a B grade as a team in terms of signing. A lot of their guys didn't sign. Like, we didn't see Buddy Hield sign once. Gary Payton kind of ignored everything. Jonathan Kuminga, he is the worst to deal with. He would not even look once. I don't think I ever saw Draymond, but then again, you get Kerr, Curry, Podziemski, and Moses Moody. Also, Jerry Stackhouse signed, but I did not have anything for him. So overall, good team, and I look forward to doing them in the next basketball season, as that was their second trip to the year. So stay tuned for more. We got a lot of more recaps coming up soon, including some mail days and some other stuff. If you haven't already, please leave a like on this video. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. But we'll see you in the next one, and take care.